Hello, my beautiful Cancers, my beautiful Cancer Zodiac viewers, subscribers, watchers. Thank you so much for all of your views. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Today we're going to be looking at the upcoming week this will be posted on June 5th. Excuse me. For the following week. But really, whenever you come to this, if the title grabs your attention, there is a message here for you. So I just realized this morning, I don't really have a summertime deck, like a floral deck or anything like that. But the overall feeling was summery, happy, maybe because I live in Maine and it's summertime. And so I was looking for something like that. And the closest thing that I felt would be what I would want to use is Magical Times Empowerment Cards by Jody Bergsma. This is what they look like. And they're all very, find the camera, Lisa, very positive, right? So what I did was, and I've never done this before, we pulled one card for the beginning of the week and one card for the end of the week whenever you come to this reading, okay? So Cancers, let's see. The first card that came out for you from that deck is Pilgrimage. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. And you see, it's kind of a wintry scene. It's got a snowflake. All the animals are white. The card is absolutely beautiful. So the feeling I'm getting is that you're coming out of kind of a cold or maybe even lonely spot, and you're moving into your purpose, right? You're finding your way, my beautiful Cancers. So that is the beginning of the week. It may feel like you're kind of bursting forth. And you're having some new creative thoughts, new revelations. It could be new anything, right? New friends, new job, new website, new side business. But I feel like the feeling is some sort of, and I think your last reading that I posted in the week's reading last week was something to do with that, some sort of revelation, something new coming in, if I remember correctly. So Cancers, wow, this is going to be a good, productive, good feeling. I just get a good energy feeling from this. All right, I'm going to face the camera down. I'm going to pull some tarot. Okay, so I have a candle burning today. I went to a craft fair yesterday. This is Elemental Calling. So I use that. I also got an aura spray. This is from Arcadia's Cauldron. Honorable Ancestors. I'm just going to spray it once again before I get on with the tarot. I've already meditated and focused on your specific energy, my beautiful Cancers. So, oh man, that smells so good. Okay, so I decided to use my Gilded Tarot Royale for this week's reading. I just did order a summary kind of botanical deck that will be here next week, so I'll probably debut that in the next one. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. As I said, do remember this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one, so every single thing in this reading may not resonate for every single one of you. And keep in mind that we have free will. So we make choices every second, every minute, every hour of every day. So, wow, looking good. Page of Cups, High Priestess, Three of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a productive, creative week is what I'm feeling. Oh boy, the Ace of Swords, Truth. Okay. I feel like you guys get that Ace of Swords quite a bit in your readings. Always remember to be true to yourself, true to your own path, your own destiny. Oh boy. Three of Swords. Could be some difficult conversing coming. Okay. Oh, that was there. I like to take them in order. Okay, so we're building on pilgrimage, right? You're on a journey to your own greatness, my beautiful Cancers. And the first card out is the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. They're also novices. They're childlike. They're innocent. So, and this has to do with emotions, flow, right? This connects with you as a water sign. So be on the lookout for any type of message. Now, this can come anywhere, right? You could be in the grocery line and overhear something that triggers something in you, right? These pages can show up anywhere. These messages can show up anywhere. And then you have the High Priestess. She is between the pillars of endings and beginnings. She's tapping one toe in the water. So this is your second card in a row about water and flow, right? And she is, her head, sometimes you hear people say, oh, their head's always in the clouds. So you want to connect, right, with your third eye, with your guides, with your soul, with your ancestors, but you don't want to stay in that realm too long. That can cause you to be like a dreamer, always having your head in the clouds. You want to connect, but at the same time, you want to stay grounded, okay? So I feel like when you connect and meditate and focus on what your journey is, what your pilgrimage is, you're going to get some answers there. More water. So all three of the first cards are about water, right? This is the Three of Cups. This is a celebration, creating and collaborating with others, maybe on your journey, on your pilgrimage to greatness, right? There's going to be a couple of other people that you celebrate with. Now, we all have masculine and feminine. So if you are a male watching, this doesn't mean this is only for females, right? This is just showing you a celebration. Whenever I see this card, I think of New Year's Eve, but obviously we're in June, so that's nowhere near. But it could be a summer solstice celebration if you're in that hemisphere. But yeah, lots of flowy, watery, emotional stuff happening in that first row. Then we get a little more serious, right? A little more serious. The Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. Taurus is the bull. This is tradition or breaking from tradition. This can be religion, religious traditions. It's also about learning or teaching. It's about wisdom, knowledge. This is a 5. 5s are change. So when you have the Hierophant show up, either you may be getting ready to learn something new, or you may be teaching somebody else something. Or you could be finding that you want to break with traditional things, whether it be traditions in religions, family celebrations, or anything like that, right? Cancers, on your pilgrimage and your path to your own greatness, your soul may be longing to do things differently. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Then you have this Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords, sword of truth, right? New opportunity, but it must be in truth. You see the dove, which doves represent peace, okay? So you may be having to be very honest with yourself or others this coming week about something. And that Ace of Swords is followed by the Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords. So there are 3 swords piercing the heart, but the heart isn't bleeding, right? 3s are creation and collaboration, and this is so 3s are, the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords may be connected, okay? So there may be someone that you're very close to that you're celebrating one moment and then you're in an argument the next. I can't help but I have to tell you what Spirit gives me. So they're saying that you're feeling wonderful, you're feeling great, everything is fantastic with your friends or family members or whoever this is for you, and then all of a sudden some disagreement happens, right? And it could be because you're letting people know the truth of your soul, the truth of your journey, the truth of your path. Somebody may not like that, or somebody may be, I'm feeling a little bit of like jealous energy with this card. So just be aware of that, my beautiful Cancers. Now, don't let this shadow your whole week, right? But just be on the lookout. This page could be bringing in some sort of information for you that has to do with somebody that's, a little jealous perhaps, or I don't know what that is, but there's some sort of a disagreement because swords are communication, right? So with that Three of Swords, I always feel that a disagreement or an argument, but your heart is not broken over it. It's just a challenge to deal with. Now I'm going to ask the mini deck to, if they have any more information for you about that Three of Swords, Spirit. Any more information for my beautiful Cancers about that Three of Swords card that they have here for this upcoming week? Any more information for them for that? Three of Swords. If nothing comes out, it means that was the message, right? Because I only take the cards that they give me. Okay. Gemini energy. You could be having a disagreement with a Gemini, and look. Okay, so the first clarifier out is the Lovers. That's a representation of Gemini. And it's a choice card too. So if you don't have Gemini or a Gemini in your life that you could be having a disagreement with or a heated discussion, then it's probably about making a choice about how far you carry this argument. And then right after that, you have the High Priestess again. And look how similar those cards are, right? Looking up to both females in the cards are looking up to the sky. Both are between endings and beginnings. So yeah, you're going to have to really tune in to your intuition with this one, my beautiful Cancers. But look at this. So the more information about the Three of Swords is the wheel is turning in your favor and it's moving forward. So it can also mean that there's somebody that you have to let go of, or an argument or a disagreement you're going to have to let go of this upcoming week. Wow, Cancers. Oh my goodness. On your own pilgrimage. Lots of flowy emotional feelings here. And then either breaking with tradition, maybe even creating a new tradition, teaching or learning. This is all about that. And then that Truth card, right? The Ace of Swords. A new opportunity to be honest with yourself or others. That Gemini card, or making a choice about what to do for that Three of Swords. And then your double High Priestess. Your double High Priestess. Wow. Okay, so towards the end of the week, the card you get is Dance. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. I love that she's dancing with a frog, right? A fairy and a frog dancing. So the beginning of the week, you're starting out on this pilgrimage, finding your own way, following your own path. You have messages, you have between endings and beginnings, you have a celebration. Then towards the end of the week, it gets a little more serious, but you can't forget to dance and have joy, right? Always have joy. Be grateful for the challenges and the things that you are presented with in this life, because it helps you to grow, right? So yeah, Cancers. Yeah, longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path, and it has to be one where you're true to yourself. Okay, Cancers, until next week, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.